Value and functionality was the goal for the NX310 gaming case from Antec, but did they get it right? Let's talk about that. Spoiler alert, yes, but how did they achieve this? The NX310 mid-tower gaming case effortlessly combines a large selection of in-demand features such as USB 3 connectivity, ample storage space up to 6 SSDs or 4 SSDs and 2 hard drives, room for upgrades such as IO liquid cooling or full custom loop if you want to go down that route, and includes one ARGB fan in the front and a regular fan at the rear, which, to be honest, I do think the rear fan should have been the matching ARGB fan, and the one provided with this chassis isn't as audible as the one that came with its bigger brother, the DA601 Dark Avenger. With support of up to a 280mm liquid cooling radiator in the front and a 120mm at the rear, the NX310 is easy to build with and easy to cool, as the cable management area behind the motherboard tray is very generous with tons of cable tie points to boot. I can't see any shortcuts taken on this steel case, as the frame is very rigid with very little flex, but it is incredibly lightweight, coming in at only 6.2 kilograms. The front I/O consists of a power button, reset button, LED control, audio and mic jacks, 2 USB 2.0 ports and 1 USB 3.0 ports. It's not until you come to install the fans is where you begin to find faults with this otherwise fantastic case. I do strongly suggest 2 cutouts for cable management to be added, one in the top middle of the motherboard tray to save routing the cables to either the front of the case or to the rear, the other halfway down on the left side of the frame, situated just behind the front panel, instead of routing the cables to the top of the case or to the bottom of the case, which makes the build look untidy. However, the easily removable HD cage is an absolute blessing, giving users that are unable to get hold of a modular power supply tons more room for routing cables. The Antec NX310 supports 3 120mm fans or 2 140mm fans in the front, 1 120mm or 1 140mm fan in the rear, or 2 120mm or 2 140mm fans in the top, and 2 120mm fans on the PSU shroud for cooling. Supporting up to ATX motherboards with a CPU clearance limit of 165mm gives you a wide choice of air coolers to choose from, and up to 320mm for the GPU means you can support triple fan card designs in here, but please do check the GPU length before making your purchase. For maintenance, the NX310 does sport a top magnetic dust filter and a removable PSU and front panel dust filters, which do not appear to obstruct any airflow at all. Being a mid-tower form factor and the dimensions of 340 x by 215 x by 460 mm with a very large front intake ensures this is not a hot box, although I would stick to high static fans in the front of this case just to like the one provided to ensure a good amount of airflow. The NX310 does have 7 VGA slots in the back, so can support most vertical GPU mounts, which is epic, and you get all of this for just £57.30p. So as a result of this, I have no other choice to crown the NX310 with my must-have award, and placed in my favourites list alongside the honourable mentions of the Aerocool Celon and Thermaltake J24 ARGB cases, so well deserved Antec, congratulations. Well, that's it for today. If you'd like to buy this case, the link will be in the description below, and as always, if you like this video, hit like. If you loved it, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.